I do a lot of PvM in this game, maybe not a whole lot of endgame raiding and whatnot, but I certainly do a lot of Slayer bosses, and one of those bosses is the Alchemical Hydra, where I have over 6000 KC. So here's just a quick little ramble about why I have so many kills and what I have earned from those kills. Normally I would make a guide or something, but a guide doesn't really tell you the whole story. It doesn't say anything about what it's been like to spend well over 200 hours at a single boss. Gearing up looks something like this. I use full Masuri and T-bow, obviously. T-bow is easily the best weapon here, and with full Masuri it's around 27 kills per hour. 5 more kills than with full crystal and a bofa. So it's worth using if you have it, but it's actually not that big of a deal if you don't. Even if you just have a bofa and crystal armor, it's still amazing. You're probably better off raiding, but to be honest, it's still really great. Actually, killing the boss is really simple. You just stand back and attack. Some people use thralls and a Starbright crossbow spec and all that, but I never like doing that. I think people get like 30 kills per hour with that method, but it relies on you almost never taking damage. But as you can see by my inventory setup, I do take a lot of damage. I don't try to get in as many attacks while I'm riding from the thunder like most people probably do. I just do it in a less efficient and more consistent way, so that I can more easily avoid the lightning. You might have noticed that I bring a lot of food for someone who is twice the drop rate for the pet, but the thing is, I pay very little attention to the screen. I think that's the real secret to enjoying this boss. Switching prayers and running around becomes second nature. So I often find myself not even looking at the screen for 5 seconds. Sometimes even 10 seconds if I'm really lazy. There are almost no bosses in the game that take so little effort, especially not ones that are so good money. I think that is really why I got so many kills here. It's really hard to find anything that's so low effort while being good money. I think void thieving is basically the only thing that I can think of right now that's as good. I always stand on this tile to clump the poison attack, or at least the same amount of tiles away from the Hydra. On around this angle. I don't know why it works, but it's just kind of a consistent way of dealing with the poison attacks, so I don't have to bring 2 antidotes for really long trips. There are also some other benefits to Hydra, like how it's 35k Slayer XP per hour and really high ranged XP as well. Over 130,000. Clues are pretty rare though. Cerberus dropped elites much more often back when I was doing that grind. So about the loot, the real reason why you kill this boss. It's pretty damn good. Runelite had some problems and only tracked about almost 5000 kills, which is a lot less than what I have, but the average loot is basically the same, around 140,000 per kill. It used to be higher when blood runes and dragon bones were more expensive, but oh well. If you're getting about 26 to 27 kills per hour, that's about 3.5 million GP per hour, and 35k Slayer XP per hour. That is hard to beat for anything. It's like Warcath, but with half the effort. You need a Slayer task obviously, but once you have a task, it's gonna take you maybe 6 hours to complete it. So all in all, I've made almost 900 million from this boss, and gotten over 700 million Slayer XP, that's a bit much. 7 million Slayer XP from this one single boss. That is pretty good. It would be cool to get the pet soon, but I'm still happy. And if you're wondering about the collection log, it looks like this. Still missing the pet, but also missing dragon knives for some reason. Kind of a weird item to go dry on, but that's how it goes. I hope this motivates you to go out and try this boss, or something, I don't know.